This conference will now be recorded.
The next one, set collection class. So as of now, we have discussed about the listed collection class. We have discussed about the various methods of listed collection class, and we have discussed how to use the listed collection, how to achieve the bulkification process. Also, we have discussed. Okay, and then now let's see the concept of set collection class. So what exactly the set collection class and what are the various methods available inside that set collection class? Now let's see practically in this case. Now, so like as a listed collection, set is also one of the collection class which has been given by Salesforce by default. Okay, like as the listed collection, set collection is also one of the collection class has been given by Salesforce by default in order to store a collection of elements of type both homogeneous, heterogeneous also. Okay, like as a listed collection, set is also one of that collection class which is used to manage the elements of type both homogeneous and heterogeneous elements. That means similar type of elements also we can store, dissimilar type of elements also we can store by using that set collection. Similar functionality is available. But few behaviors are different. Okay, but few behaviors are different. We'll see what are those different behaviors of set collection when compared with list. We'll see. Okay, now. So now in this case, when coming to the set collection allows us to store both homogeneous elements, heterogeneous elements. Okay, it may be similar type, dissimilar type of elements also we can store. Then, what type of element this set collection class will allow us to store? Only primitive types. Set collection class also supporting the similar types like as your list. Listed collection is supporting what type of elements? Primitive type of elements, yes object type of elements, apex type of elements, collection type of elements, user different types of elements. All these 5 types of elements will be supporting by set collection also. Okay, set collection also will supporting to store all the 5 types of elements: primitive type, yes object type, collection type, apex type, user different type. All these types of elements will be supporting by the set collection class also. Okay, now in this case, when coming to the set collection, okay, set collection is also purely supporting dynamic memory allocation. Like as your listed collection, set is also supporting purely dynamic memory allocation. So that depends upon the number of elements you have stored, it will be keep on expanding the memory automatically by default. Okay, depends upon the number of elements you are going to add, automatically size will be keep on increasing. That means number of elements will be keep on increasing, automatically memory will be also will be getting extended automatically by default. So that here, whenever we are going to be using the set collection size can grow at runtime, set collection size can shrink at runtime also. Because here, it is purely supporting the dynamic memory allocation, so the memory is going to allocating dynamically at runtime, depends upon the number of elements you are going to hold. If you keep on adding some new elements inside the collection, memory will be getting expanded. If you are removing some unnecessary elements in future, memory will be getting shrink automatically by default. So that here, set collection is purely supporting dynamic memory allocation. Because of the dynamic memory allocation, set collection size can grow or shrink at one time. The possibility is there. Now tell me, in this case, do we have any chance of memory wastage here? No. Because when coming to the dynamic memory allocation, there is no chance of memory wastage. You can utilize the memory very, very efficiently always. Okay, the flexibility is available as part of this set collection class. Okay, now make a note of this one. Set collection. Set collection allows us to store A group of elements, are both homogeneous and heterogeneous. Are both homogeneous and heterogeneous. By using set collection class, we can store the elements of type primitive type, a subject type, collection type, append types, and user defined types of elements. And user defined types of elements. Set collection supports the dynamic memory allocation. Which makes the collection size can grow or shrink at runtime. Set collection supports the dynamic memory allocation, which makes the collection size can grow or shrink at runtime.
Sir, is there any difference between set and list?
We have. Let me explain. So these three behaviors are similar like as your list. Now, let me explain some different behaviors than list. Okay. Done? Now, so let's see the next point here. So now whenever I'm going to be managing the elements by using that set collection, okay, what kind of order it will follow? When you go to the list collection that we have discussed, list collection is going to be following the same order in which we have inserted. That means list collection is a ordered collection. What about this set collection? Now, for example, assume that I'm having my mobile. In my mobile, I'm having so many contacts. As of now, I have stored so many contacts inside my mobile. 100 contacts are there. Today, I received a call from one of my childhood friends. I'm going to be adding that contact. So we had some conversation, and then now he asked me, please save this number for the future contacts, because he took the latest number, a new number from a different mobile network. So this is the first time he is making the call to me with that number. So now we have the discussion, we have the conversation also, and then I'm saving that number with the name some Ramesh Kumar. Okay. So now already I have a contact with the name Ramesh Kumar. Already have a contact in my mobile with the name Ramesh Kumar. Can I save this number also with that one? Will it allow? Can you store the two different contacts with the same name? How? Then whenever we come selecting Ramesh Kumar, when you press call, which number it has to use? The first one or the new?
These two Ramesh Kumar is appeared.
Existing contact in the sense how? We have to link the contacts over there. At that time, we have to link the contacts in the mobile.
तो दो नाम ऐसे कॉमनली फोन के लिस्ट में दो नाम ऐड हो सकते हैं.
Two numbers we can able to add, but you have to link. When you go to that adding that contacts, you have to specify phone number, home phone, mobile numbers, like that you will be having the user interface. There we can enter. But I already have a contact with the name some Ramesh Kumar. Now I'm trying to be adding one more. It will be giving the message, okay, Ramesh Kumar is already exists. It is giving the message. Because here, if I'm storing two numbers with the same name Ramesh Kumar, then to which number it has to make a call here? It will be ambiguity. But that one it is giving the message to you, Ramesh Kumar name is already exists. So I want to change that number here, like as Ramesh Kumar Geo, Ramesh Kumar New, like that I need to add some different name over here. Okay? So now in this case what happened, whenever I'm trying to be saving this contacts over here, okay, whenever I'm trying to be saving that new contact with the same name, it won't allow two elements. We have to give some two different names over here. Okay, we have to give two different names. Now, for example, assume that I have given the name as Ramesh Kumar 1. Then where this number will be getting saved? At the last of the contacts list, at the first, or at the middle? Yeah, where it will sit? At the last, or at the starting, or at the middle? Alphabetical order. That means what? Whenever I'm adding a new contact, it is going to storing that contact name in the middle of that contacts list. It will be arranging automatically in the alphabetical order by default. Like the similar way here also, the same function is available as part of set. Whatever the call log that we have, that call log is nothing but your listed collection. Whatever the contacts list that we have inside your mobile, contact list is nothing but your set collection. Where whenever I'm going to be adding a new element inside my set collection, okay, whenever I'm adding a new element inside the set collection, then automatically set collection is going to be arranging the elements in the alphabetical order by default. No need to arrange the elements in alphabetical order. If it is a listing collection, we need to arrange in the alphabetical order by using sort method. But here we no need to use that. Okay? Whenever you are adding an element inside my set collection, automatically it is going to be arranging in the alphabetical order. Okay? Now, here one more point here. Whenever I'm going to be adding a new element, first of all, now the set collection will verify with this name already an element is exist or not. Okay, with this name, already an element is exist or not. If the element is already there, simply this operation will be getting ignored. Okay, it won't show any error message here. There is no compilation error, there is no runtime error, there is no exception. Simply it will be ignoring this operation over here. Even element will not be added because already the element is there with that name. That means what? Set collection does not allow the duplicate elements. The set collection does not allow the duplicate elements. Forcefully, when you try to add a new duplicate element, simply that operation will be getting ignored. It won't show any error message. It won't show any compilation error, no runtime error, no exception, nothing. Simply operation will be getting ignored. Okay, this is the functionality of set collection class over here. Okay, set collection class. Now, let me explain over here. For example, assume that I'm going to be adding an element with the name some apex. Inside the set collection, I'm adding the element over here. This is the first element. Now the element will be available here. Okay. Now the element will be available inside the set collection. It is having this element. So now we are having that element is available here inside my set collection. So this is the first element which we have added inside my set. Okay. Now, for example, I'm adding the second element over here, like as from welcome. Where this element will be getting added over here? After this one. Once suffix element is available, then it will be adding that welcome. Now the element will be getting added. It is not adding at the starting, it is adding at the last. Why? Because here W will be comes after that A. Here will be the first one. Suppose for example, I'm adding the elements of India. What will happen? It is going to be adding this, it will be having these two elements here. In the middle, it will be adding that element India. Why? Because it is arranging the elements in the alphabetical order. Okay? Now, next. I'm adding that element here. Apex. What will happen in this case? Any change in the collection now? No, it won't add. Simply that operation will be getting ignored. How many elements are added as of now? 4. How many elements are there in the collection? 3. That's it. Because here duplicate elements will not be acceptable. Now, the fifth one. I'm adding that element over here, like as some Hyderabad. Where the element will be getting added. Now here you will be having that Hyderabad element, and then you will be having India. So now the element will be getting available. Okay. Now, how many elements I have added here as of now? 4 elements I have added inside my collection. Okay. That means what? Whenever I'm going to be adding a new element, first of all, it will verify with this name. Do we have an element is exist? If the element is exist, simply it will be ignoring that operation. It won't show any error message. Okay. If the element is not there, element will be getting added, and the element of the collection will be getting arranging in the alphabetical order by default. Okay. So that here, when coming to that set collection does not support the duplicate elements. Okay. Set collection does not support the duplicate elements over here. Okay. Now, sometimes in the entry point of view, they will raise a question. I'm adding the element like this. What will happen? Now what will happen? That is Hyderabad, here Hyderabad. Then H is capital, here H is small. What will happen? Can I add the 2 contacts in my mobile by giving a capital letter here, small letter here? Yes. Check it in your mobile. Okay. It will accept that. Try in your mobile contacts. Try to add 2 different numbers with the same name, but one is capital, one is small. It will accept that. Okay. So in this case, what happened here? Why? Because yes, whenever I'm using that set collection is going to be eliminating the duplicates. How? By using a comparison. Okay, by using a comparison. What type of comparison in this case it will use that? Here it will be adding that element Hyderabad. That will be displaying at the last. Sometimes it will be displaying that element over here at the middle also. First of all, capital and then small it will be getting used. Now tell me this kind of comparison is called as what? Text comparison or binary comparison? Binary comparison. Okay, binary comparison. Okay, because your capital H, small h both are different. Because the ASCII codes are different, their binary values are also different. So that set collection is going to be maintaining the uniqueness of the elements by using binary comparison. It's a common question in every interview. What kind of comparison the set collection will use? Set collection is using the binary comparison. Because of that, whenever I'm adding the 2 elements with the same name, one is with uppercase letters, second one is with lowercase letters, it will accept as it is both. Because it is using the binary comparison. In binary comparison, capital H and small h both are different. If it is a text comparison, both will be same. You know that concept here. Already we have discussed in our starting classes itself. Okay. So now here in this case, when coming to the set collection is going to be eliminating the duplicates by using binary comparison. Okay. Now tell me what kind of collection it is. Is it ordered or unordered? Ordered collection or unordered collection? Unordered collection. If it is an unordered collection, can I maintain the indexes over here? Can I maintain the indexes? Can I use indexes to retrieve the element? I'm adding some 100 elements. Okay, I have added some orders like as here. First element, second element, third element, like that. I have added 100 elements. In which order this element is available? Do you know that? No, because your insertion order is different, actual elements order is different. I have added the elements like this. First element I have added Apex. Second element welcome. Where it is available at the last row. Now I have added India, third element, but it is in the second position. And then I have added that Hyderabad, that is in the second position. But actually my insertion order is fifth, but this is available at the second position also. And the sixth element I have added some Hyderabad, but this is available at the fifth position. That means what? My insertion order is different, actual elements order is different. So this is called as unordered collection. We don't know at what index position my element is available. At that time, we can't rely on indexes. So that in set collection, there is no concept of indexes. Everything we have to base purely based on that element name only. Whenever if you want to recognize that element, pass the element name. Okay, we can't supply the index position. Okay, we can't supply the index positions. Okay, it is purely based on the element names. If you want to remove the element, then we have to supply the name. If you want to set for the element, pass the name over. Okay, based on the name only, we have to perform the operation, not based on indexes. Because there is no concept of indexes when coming to that set collection, because set is purely an unordered collection. Because of that, we don't have any indexing concept. Okay, clear? Understood the concept here? Now, these are the two major differences here when coming to that list. List will support the duplicate elements. Okay, list will support the duplicate elements, but set will not support the duplicate elements. Set collection is maintaining the uniqueness of the elements by using binary comparison. Okay, next. The second point is list is an ordered collection, set is an unordered collection. Okay, unordered collection. So now in this case, set collection is going to be arranging the elements in the alphabetical order by default. Okay, by default it is arranging the elements in the alphabetical order by default. So now there is no concept of indexes when coming to that set collection. Okay, clear? Now make a note of this one. Now make it. Set collection doesn't allow the duplicate elements. It maintains the uniqueness of the elements by using binary comparison. By using binary comparison. Set is an unordered collection which doesn't preserve the insertion order. Set collection will arrange the elements in alphabetical order by default. Hence, we can't rely on indexes. So there is no concept of indexes when coming to that set collection. Done? No. So now here in this case, how can we do this one? Okay. Now let's see how can we use this set collection now. Let's prepare the syntax here. Whenever if you want to manage the elements inside the set collection, we have to use ready-made methods. Okay, now let me give that more time here. Set collection provides a set of ready-made methods to be used to manage the elements. To be used to manage the elements at runtime. Set collection class is providing some set of ready-made methods to you by default. With the help of those ready-made methods, we can able to manage the elements. Now, so what is the syntax here? But already you know that all the methods are instance methods. All the methods are instance methods. These are not static methods. These are purely instance methods given by the set collection class also. How to access those instance methods? By creating the object, right? So now create the object here. Set, we can specify the data type, specify the object name equals to new set of data type. Set data type, we can specify what type of elements you are going to store inside the set collection. We can specify the data type and then specify the object name and then create the object by allocating the memory by using new keyword. For example, I'm creating that set collection. Set of string. I will indicate the country names equals to new set of string, which will be holding some collection of unique string elements here. It holds a collection of unique string elements. Set of ID, record ID is a set, new set of ID. I want to store a collection of record IDs here. It holds a collection of unique record IDs. Set of account. Accounts set equals to new set of account. It holds a set of unique account records. Set of hiring manager, my custom object. HR set equals to new set of hiring manager. Which holds a set of unique hiring manager records. Like that here we can able to prepare the object of your set collection class in order to hold a collection of elements of the respective type. Done? Done with the syntax? Now. So now let's see the methods. The various methods available inside my set collection class. For example, I'm preparing a set collection class, set of string. Country names equals to new set of string. Set of string. I'm creating a set collection which can able to hold a collection of string type of elements. Okay. Now, initially, whenever I'm going to be creating the object of this collection class, then what will be the collection size? Now, what is the collection size now in this case? 0. Because we haven't added any elements inside the collection, so the collection size is 0. The collection is empty collection. We don't have any elements. Now, if you want to add the elements, then what we can do? In this case, we have to use a method called as add method. Add method. What is the use of this add method? Add method is used to add a new element to that collection. Now tell me where this element will be getting added, at the end of the collection, or at the starting, or at the middle? It will be depends upon that alphabetical order. Okay, alphabetical order. Okay, now it will add the specified element to the collection in the alphabetical order. In the alphabetical order. How can we add this collection element? Now let's see. Country names dot add. I'm adding some India. Country names dot add. I'm indicating some Australia. Country names dot add. I'm indicating some China. These are the 3 elements I have added to my collection. Once I'm adding all these 3 elements, then what will be the order of my elements over here? First of all, it will be having the Australia. And then it will be having the China. And then you will be having that element. So this is the order here. The element will be getting available. Now tell me. I want to insert the element at a specific position. Is it possible? No. Why? There is no concept of indexes, so we can't insert the element at a specific position. Okay? Now, the next one. Add all method. Okay? Why? Because sometimes they will raise these kind of questions. Why I can't insert that element in the middle of the set collection? Because you have to indicate that we don't have any concept of indexes. You should be able to give some reason. Okay? This is the concept of set collection. So here we don't have any indexes because whatever the order we are inserting in the same order, elements will not be available. So we can't give the index position over here because set collection is not maintaining any indexes internally by default. Everything we have to maintain based on the name only, not based on indexes. So we can't insert the element at a specific position. Okay? Add all. So now we can specify the array name or the collection name. By using this method, we can able to add a collection of elements to my set collection. We can add a group of elements to the set collection at a time. By using this add all method, we can able to add a group of elements to the set collection at a time. For example, I'm preparing an array over here. String array. Now some country names. Some C names equals to new string array. Inside this, I'm adding some elements over here. I'm using some USA, some UK, some Middle East, some Sri Lanka, and then some Bangladesh, like that. These are the elements are available over here. Now I want to add all these elements to my set collection. Then what we can do? Country names dot add all C names. Okay. Whatever the elements are available, the elements will be getting added into my collection over here. So what will be the order in this case? Now, you will be having that Australia, and then you will be having what? Bangladesh. Next, you will be having the China, and then India, and then we are having the Middle East, and the Sri Lanka, and then UK and USA. So these are the elements will be available. Okay. The elements will be getting arranged in the alphabetical order by default. Here's the second method, add all. Method names are not new, exactly similar like as list collection only. Next, the next method is Boolean contains. What this method will do? To set for the element. If the element is exist, then what we can know? How do we know whether the element is exist or not? If the element is exist, then what it will return? True. If the element is not available, false. Okay. It returns true when the element found in the collection. Else, it returns false. I'm verifying. If collection name dot contains, let's have some India. I want to show the message system.debug element found. Else system.debug element not found. Element not found. Next, the fourth method. Boolean is empty. You know, this is not a new method. This method is for what? To check whether the collection is empty or not. Okay, I would like to verify. If country name star is empty. If the collection is empty, I want to show the message collection is empty. else system.debug collection is not empty. Next, integer size method. What the size method will do? Size of the collection. How many number of elements are available inside the collection? We can able to see by using that size. System.debug number of elements. Count is contain names dot size. And then one small announcement, and we are having the session this Saturday and Sunday also. Okay. Saturday will be having a 3-hour session. Sunday a 3-hour session. Okay. Tomorrow we have a session as usual. Okay, no holidays. Okay. Till 31st we are having the session as usual. Only first will be the holiday. Okay. Because we are having the holidays for the Pongal festival for complete 1 week. Okay. So that I would like to utilize this time so that here on Saturday and Sunday also I would like to spend some more time on these topics here. Done? The next one. Remove method. Remove of element name. Whenever if you want to remove an element from the collection, then we have to use that remove method. But removing the element is nothing but simply first of all we have to verify whether the collection is exists element is available or not. If the element is exist, then only we need to remove that element from the collection. Okay. Previously, when you go to the listed collection also, we have the same method remove, but there we are passing the element index, but here we are passing element name. Okay. I would like to verify if the country names dot contains India, then I would like to remove that element over here. I want to remove the element here. Country names dot remove of element, and I want to show the message here. System.debug element has been removed successfully. Else I want to show the message element not found. Element not found. Done? Next one. The next one is the clear method. You know what exactly the clear method, what it will do. It removes all the elements from the collection automatically. If you want to remove all the elements from the collection, we have to use that method called as clear. To remove all the elements from the collection, we are using the clear method. Next, I would like to use that method called as clone. So what do you mean by the clone method here? Creating a duplicate copy here. Okay, it creates a duplicate copy. Country names dot clone. It is creating a duplicate copy. That means what copy? Set collection copy it will prepare. So that I need to store inside a separate set collection. Set of string. Backup copy. Because it is going to be creating one more copy of that set collection, so that I am storing inside a separate set collection over here. The ninth method equals Boolean equals of target set collection. Set collection to set collection we can compare. Two set collections we can compare. If both are same or not. In order to verify whether both the set collections are equal or identical or not, for that one we are using that equals method. And now it is returning the if country names dot equals. Here I am giving that target set collection name. If both are same, I want to show them a set, both the collections are identical. Else, I want to show the message, both the collections are different. Both the collections are different. So these are the various methods are available as part of your set collection class. Almost most of the methods are similar like as your list collection only, nothing different.